My neighbor knocked on my door Sunday morning holding a baseball bat. If you come near my kids again, I'm calling the police. I was in my pajamas holding coffee. What are you talking about? Last night, 2 a.m. You were standing in my backyard staring at their bedroom window. I was asleep at 2 a.m. My security camera caught you. 20 minutes you just stood there. That's impossible. She showed me her phone. Grainy footage. Someone standing in her yard. My height. My build. Wearing what looked like my jacket. I was in bed. Alone? Yes, but I didn't leave my apartment. Then who's in this video? Monday, my landlord called. We need to discuss the noise complaints. What noise? 3 tenants reported hearing strange sounds from your apartment. Late at night. Chanting or mumbling. I live alone. I don't chant. Last Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, always between 1 and 3 a.m. I'm asleep during those hours. They're very disturbed. One tenant moved out. Tuesday, I found a note taped to my door. We know what you're doing at night. Stop or we'll stop you. No signature. I asked my neighbor across the hall. Do you hear anything from my apartment at night? He looked uncomfortable. Sometimes. Sounds like you're talking to someone, but you live alone. What am I saying? Can't make out words. Just talking. For hours. I set up my phone to record that night. Pointed at my bed. Fell asleep around 11. Wednesday morning, I checked the footage. I'd gotten up at 1:47 a.m. Eyes open. Walking around my apartment. Talking to the walls for 40 minutes. I had no memory of it. Thursday, another neighbor stopped me. Look, I don't judge, but the circles you're drawing on your patio are freaking people out. What circles? Chalk circles. With symbols. Every night you're out there for hours. I went to my patio. Chalk markings covered the concrete. Strange symbols. Patterns. I didn't draw them, but they were fresh. From last night. I set up more cameras. Inside and outside. Motion activated. Thursday night at 2:13 a.m. I got up. Eyes open but unfocused. Walked outside. Started drawing with chalk I didn't own. I watched the footage Friday morning. I'd been sleepwalking. Drawing. Talking. But I'd never sleepwalked in my life. I called a doctor. Sleep specialist. Showed him the videos. This isn't typical sleepwalking. You're too coordinated. Too purposeful. What is it? Have you started any new medications? I thought about it. Allergy medication. Started it 3 weeks ago. Over the counter. That shouldn't cause this. He ran tests. Blood work. Found something. Not my allergy medication. Something else. Sedative mixed with a stimulant. This combination causes parasomnia. You're partially conscious, but not in control. I didn't take any sedative. It's in your system. Has been for weeks. The doctor called the police. Showed them my blood work. They investigated. Checked my apartment. Found powder residue in my coffee maker. Someone had been putting medication in it. They tested it. Matched the compounds in my blood. Someone had been drugging me. Making me sleepwalk. Making me do disturbing things at night. To get me evicted. To scare neighbors. To make me look dangerous. They checked building security footage. Found someone entering my apartment while I was at work. My ex-girlfriend. We'd broken up 4 months ago. Badly. She wanted me gone from the building. Had a key from when we dated. Been sneaking in while I worked. Drugging my coffee maker. Police brought her in for questioning. Got a warrant for her apartment. Found her laptop. Password protected, but they cracked it. Folders of videos. Me sleepwalking. Me drawing chalk symbols. Me standing in neighbors' yards. Me talking to walls. Dozens of videos. All time-stamped. All from cameras she'd hidden in my apartment. The detective showed me. She'd been recording everything. Watching you perform at night through cameras she planted. Why? He clicked through her files. Found documents. Plans. Timelines. She was documenting your behavior. Building evidence. Planning to show the landlord and get you evicted for disturbing the peace. But she caused it. She wanted you gone. Wanted your apartment. She applied for it the day after you two broke up. Landlord told her it wasn't available. He showed me more files. Emails to the landlord complaining about me. Anonymous complaints from concerned tenants, all from her IP address. She'd been planning this for months. Drugging you. Making you do things that would scare neighbors. Recording it all. Planning to use it to get you evicted so she could take the apartment.